How many more examples do we need before we can finally have the conversation as to why there are so many women just trying to enact their strange, degenerate fantasies on underaged boys, and especially when it comes to the school setting? I just don't know what attracts that. I got a couple of theories, but anything concrete? Can anybody, I don't know, instead of funding goofy studies about actually women were the superior athletes in the prehistoric times, and Andrew Tate and Donald Trump are ruining the internet, making it more misogynistic. How about we focus on what the women are actually doing to the kids that are out there? Can we go ahead and do that? No, that would upset the sisterhood after all. But this one right here, out of all of the examples, normally we're dealing with predatory teachers, but in this case, this is a special type of sadistic. A Tampa woman posed as a homeschooled 14-year-old to diddle middle schoolers. Yo, okay, I gotta go on this one. This is wild. A Florida woman pretended to be a 14-year-old homeschooled child to prey on middle schoolers. Oh, great. Alyssa Ann Zinger, 22. And again, they're all early to mid 20s. Like, what are we doing here? Mostly because this can all be hand waved away by just going, oh, where were these girls when I was going to school? By a bunch of boomer cons that are out there. Makes me sick. And then, of course, expecting any sort of support for any, essay like this from the left, when they're just out there just trying to go, age of consent. It's just more like, the number's more of a guideline, really. See, there's just so many degenerates in all corners of this. This is probably why shit like this can continue to go unresolved for as long as it has. But yeah, allegedly engaging in at least 30 separate acts with at least one student and sending explicit videos to several more. Oh my god. It's disturbing and unsettling to see an adult take advantage of a child and prey on them. Say the quiet part out loud, Tampa Police Chief Lee Barakaw said in a statement. Anyone who may have been a victim of zingers, sorry. No, we can yell about the ziggers later. Oh, we encourage you to come forward. The Tampa Police Department will support you and ensure a predator like Zinger doesn't cause you to harm or others additional harm. Exactly. Zinger allegedly crafted her fake persona and communicated with her victims on social media platforms, mainly Snapchat. Yo man, Snap, for as much heat, justifiably so, that TikTok gets, Snapchat, it's that one too, okay? Like, it's the real sickos app. If you know, you know. According to the search warrant obtained by the Tampa Bay Times. Of course, man. Multiple victims who attend Wilson Middle School in Tampa's Hyde Park neighborhood told the police that they believe Zinger was their age but was homeschooled. They believed to be additional victims, Tampa police said. The accused predator, allegedly initiated an intimate relationship with one of the victims in May, which lasted through September, the warrant states. The victim, a boy between the ages of 12 and 15, oh my god, just, if you're not disgusted by that, I don't know, something's wrong with you, because then you don't take male victims seriously. But just, again, flip the sexes on this one. A guy posing as a 15-year-old homeschool student does unspeakable horrors to a 12 or a 15-year-old girl. There you go. Play that thought process out and then just see how messed up it really is. Told the police that the pair had sex multiple times and that Zinger sent him explicit photos and videos. What the fuck is wrong with these bitches, man? Just go down to the fucking local bar and, get dogged out. Just work this out of your system, you fucking creeps. Another said Zinger sent a video to several children through Snapchat depicting, she just basically sent them, homemade videos. Zinger allegedly admitted to one victim that she had engaged in activities with other minors. Oh, okay, so she's premeditated in her predatory nature. She didn't just happen to, stumble across us. It's like, I thought everybody was above age, okay? I thought we were all just down here at the old roller rink. Can I sound older with that? I don't know. Where do the kids hang out? I don't know. I thought we were all above age. It's like, all the arcades where I pick up my dates. It's just normally adults, like 30-year-old adults that go there. Okay. I thought I was seeking, higher status men, not 14-year-old boys, you creep. She allegedly tried to keep up her facade in front of a victim and told the officer she was born in 2009. Yeah, a lie that he was unable to verify. Well, yeah, of course, she's obviously not a 14-year-old, for God's sakes, even though it's highly likely that she was born in a world without the World Trade Center standing up. wild to think about. An officer confirmed the only other Alyssa Ann Zinger. I don't know why I keep wanting to say that. I kind of do, but I don't want to say it on the internet. He could find information was born in 2001. In a desperate attempt at deception, Zinger claimed that she had a half-sister with the same name, according to the warrant. Just can't take accountability for this one. No, we're in love. We all bonded over our, same sort of shared experiences we had on Fortnite. Fucking ghoul. Police have already been investigating Zinger for about a year, according to the warrant. Oh, okay, cool. I just let her, conduct her debauchery. But yeah, we'll just pay attention to it. The officer later dispelled her lies by requesting government, school, and employment records, as well as following up with her Tampa Publix employers. Oh, so she worked at Publix too. Fantastic. All of which confirmed that she was an adult. One of the victims came forward on Zinger's alleged inappropriate behaviors just 3 months later. Zinger was charged with 2 counts of lewd and lascivious battery, 5 counts of lewd or lascivious molestation on a victim between the ages of 12 and 15 years old. Records show. How about just taking it all the way up to the top? What about grape? Several instances of that. There's that other charge that I always find to be hilarious. Actions leading to the delinquency of minors. Why not just throw that one on top? She's pleaded not guilty to the charges and released from jail on the day of her arrest after posting $7,500 bond on her second-degree felony charges. This is a serial predator, guys, by the way. And, man, okay, I was going to say at least, some people ended up, catching on to this, disturbing trend that we're seeing. But as you can tell, for, the amount of people that are at least going, good, there's still a staggering amount of people that are dumb to this situation. 441 people just going, nah, I've heard enough, outside of, specific examples, time and time again. Okay, how many teacher stories have I done this year? I think at least a half dozen. How many other older women, and by older I mean what, their late 20s, preying on underage kids? Hell, one of my favorite stories from the beginning of the year, you had Officer Megan Good, who was thrown around for all the boys at the precinct, and then would later come out and said, help me, I was being groomed. You can kind of see that behavior here with Zinger saying, oh, I didn't do that. That's not my name. I was born in 2009. I have a half sister like that. I'm going to plead not guilty, even though that there is evidence through the roof. That is, of course, her right as an American citizen, by the way. Okay, for as debaucherous as she is, she still has those rights, even though they are hopefully soon to be revoked for her, because time and time again, we are positively reaffirmed in the statement that women can get away with literally anything, and society will just go ahead and dismiss it. Don't worry about it. It's just a couple of bad apples, okay? But then at the same time, whenever any other sort of tragedy ends up happening, because I will hold this in the exact same regard, because what she is doing is ruining the lives of we don't even know how many young boys that are out there, okay, who have been corrupted and ruined by her influence. As somebody who was a 14-year-old boy would that be 19 years ago? Okay, yeah, I was thinking about girls all the time, but they were more than likely those in my same age bracket. I've since kicked that habit and now just think that, young 20-year-olds. Not her, because she's obviously a felon, but her age bracket, fantastic stuff. And again, as we find with these types of situations, it's never these ham beasts that just can't get it somewhere else. But there's something wrong. There's something going on up here with so many of these chicks, and we are never, as a society, having these conversations. They just simply get swept under the rug. Oh no, it was just the way that she was brought up. Oh no, something happened in her childhood. You'll go ahead and explain away literally anything except for holding these broads accountable. Because the young boys, they're totally disposable. Please, how can we rehabilitate our queens that are out there? You will go ahead and throw away untold amount of men. Because society, we are reaffirmed time and time again, could give a single fuck about the development of boys, because they are and have been raised for decades as defective women, and that the female-centric approach, the gynocentric social order, that is the proper way to comport yourself in society. And who is leading the charge? Who is voting for and supporting all of these more malicious policies, well, the same group of people that vote 69% nice in support of the party that will go ahead and push all of these debaucherous policies. Kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy now, isn't it? So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.